Love It in an Elevator, one of my favourite Aerosmith songs, at least of the comeback era or whatever they did in the 80s and the early 90s. It's such a great one, written by Joe Perry and Steve Tyler. Okay, we're in the key of E, standard tuning. We're going to go through the rhythm guitar riffs, but more quickly today. Again, as usual, I'm going to assume you're looking at the tab, which are linked down below. If you do pick them up, thank you very much. Helps the channel. So I'm going to assume that you're looking at those. And I'll just sort of talk through some of the things to watch out for as you're playing the parts. Let's start with the intro. Okay, so the intro, we're in E, key of E. E minor pentatonic is what you're looking at, and we're only on the bottom two strings, E and A strings. So in terms of the notes you're looking out for, look at the dots, I suppose. You've got open E and then G, A, B. And then on the A string, you've got the D and the E there. Now, but the first part is a bend. It's not a hammer-on, it's not a slide, it's a bend. And he's bending up the E on the A string, 7th fret, to the F sharp. So this is your target note. Oh, guitar tone-wise, I'm actually using a Matchless. It sounded just a little bit more jangly to me than, compared to what I was hearing on the original, which I assume were actually Marshalls. Anyway, something sort of, it's got dirt on it, but it's not super overdriven. Okay, so the intro. We're bending up to the E to the F sharp. So again, your target note is this. You're bending up from the 7th fret. Now, I do with my 4th finger. I'm assuming most players are going to do 3rd. I kind of have small, not so strong hands. So anyway. All right. So that's the first part. Bring the blue note in, 6. Then on the beat again. It's the first 2 times. 3rd and 4th times, it's exactly the same thing, but the bend is off the beat. So 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's that opening riff. Then they're going to an A5 to a D5. But some notes they've got in and around there. I'm using my 4th finger. Again, don't have big hands. Joe Perry, I've seen live use his 3rd finger. If you can reach with your 3rd, brilliant, do that. If you can only do it with your 4th, just as good. You're going to slide up from the C sharp to the D, and then you're going to hit the A octave on the 2nd fret G string. Okay. Pick it, slide down, pull off. Then it's the same thing, but on the D5. All right. Okay, then we're going to do the verse riff. Let's look at that. The verse riff, one of the greatest riffs. It's really, really cool. I'm going to play it through, and then we'll talk about it. Okay, so the tricky part is holding your pinky on the 5th fret A string when you're going to hit it. So first he's only hitting the bottom E. Okay, E and then F sharp, then off. Now you bring it on. C5. That's the first part. Moving on, we're going to the A. You're going to hit the open A string and the A octave, 7th fret. D string, but you're going to always hit 2 notes at a time. Okay. Next one's a G5. So I've basically got 5-5, 3-3, muting the G string. Now it's exactly the same chords, exactly the same notes, exactly the same octave as the top of a G5 that way, not playing that one from your G string down. But it's not that voicing. It's not the way you do it, because open strings ring out differently to fretted notes, and he's not playing that one. Live, of course, you can see him doing this one. So anyway, it's this one. It's really nice voicing to get under your fingers if you're not familiar with it. It's a great way to play fifth, more an open sort of spread fifth chord in the bar form. Okay, then what are we? We're in the chorus now. Let's look at that. Okay, chorus is tricky. They're in B, so it's basically a B. But Joe Perry, again, bigger hands, he's sort of doing a... And I can't really fret it that way well, so I normally do it exactly the same notes here. Okay, so I'm hitting 9th fret on A and D, and then I'm bringing on the 11th fret A while I'm fretting the 9th on the D. Down to the A. And that's really that chorus there. There's a part where he hits the E and sort of hits the E 4 times. And comes in on the A 7th fret. Again, check the tab below. That is it. And then we go into guitar solos. The only other one to look at is the riff at the end. Now, what I did was I kicked on a distortion pedal on the Kemper. I think I chose a clon just to give it a little more beef because it's a different guitar tone there. Let's have a quick look at that. Okay, we're thinking Mixolydian mode if you want to think scalar. Goes like this. It's actually a good finger exercise if you're not used to using all 4 fingers. So we're toggling off with the open E, and we're doing 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 4, 5 on the A string. And that's the last riff. That's all the rhythm guitar parts of Love in an Elevator. Again, check the tabs below. Thank you again in advance if you do pick them up. Good luck. See you next time.